Took our gold. Our gold's been dropped. Our gold has been returned. Enemy's gold captured. UAV online. Enemy has taken our gold. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. We have the enemy's gold. Enemy's gold dropped. Our gold has been dropped. Our gold's been returned. Enemy's gold has been returned. We have taken the enemy's gold. Enemy took our gold. Friendly sentry gun deployed. Our gold's been dropped. Our gold has been returned. Enemy has taken our gold.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Our gold has been dropped. Our gold's been returned. Enemy's gold has been captured. Hunter-killer drone on standby. We have the enemy's gold. Hunter-killer drone deployed. Enemy's gold captured. We've taken the lead.
Go, go, go!
We have taken the enemy's gold. Enemy took our gold.
Go, go, go!
Our gold's been dropped. Our gold has been returned. UAV online. Enemy's gold has been captured. Enemy has taken our gold. We have the enemy's gold. Our gold has been dropped. Enemy took our gold. Our gold's been dropped. Our gold's been returned. Enemy's gold captured. Sentry gun deployed. We have taken the enemy's gold. Enemy's gold has been captured. We've taken the lead. Hunter killer drone ready for deployment. Enemy's gold.
Frag!
We have the enemy's gold. Enemy's gold captured. We have taken the enemy's gold. Enemy took our gold. Enemy's gold dropped. Friendly Shock RC is coming. We have the enemy's gold. Friendly Shock RC has been destroyed. Our gold has been dropped. Enemy's gold has been dropped. We have taken the enemy's gold. Our gold's been returned. Enemy's gold has been captured. Hunter killer drone ready for deployment. Hunter killer drone deployed. We have the enemy's gold. Enemy has taken our gold. Our gold's been dropped. Enemy took our gold. Our gold has been dropped. Our gold has been returned. Enemy's gold dropped. Enemy's gold has been returned. Sentry gun deployed. UAV online. We have taken the enemy's gold. Enemy has taken our gold. Our gold's been dropped. Our gold's been returned. Enemy's gold captured. We've taken the lead. Enemy's gold has been captured.
Frag! Frag out!
We have the enemy's gold. Enemy took our gold. Our gold has been dropped. Our gold has been returned.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Enemy's gold captured. We have taken the enemy's gold. UAV online. Friendly hunter killer drone deployed. Enemy has taken our gold. Enemy's gold has been... Our gold's been dropped. Enemy took our gold. Our gold has been dropped. Our gold's been returned. Friendly sentry gun deployed. Hunter killer drone deployed. We have the enemy's gold. Friendly Shock RC is coming. Friendly Shock RC has been destroyed. Friendly stealth chopper inbound. Enemy's gold has been captured. We have taken the enemy's gold. UAV online. Friendly hunter killer drone deployed. Enemy's gold captured. We've taken the lead. Enemy's gold has been captured. Enemy Shock RC is coming.
Let's go this way. Keep in mind.
We've taken the enemy's gold. Our gold's been dropped. Our gold has been returned. Enemy's gold has been captured. Enemy Shock RC has been destroyed. have the enemy's gold. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Enemy has taken our gold. Hostile stealth chopper inbound. Our gold has been dropped. Our gold's been returned. Enemy's gold captured. Enemy took our gold. We've taken the enemy's gold. Our gold's been dropped. Our gold has been returned. Enemy shock RC is coming. Enemy's gold has been captured. We've taken the lead. Hunter killer drone ready for deployment. Enemy shock RC has been destroyed.
Contact with enemy!
We have the enemy's gold. Enemy has taken our gold. Our gold has been dropped. Our gold's been returned. Enemy's gold has been captured. We have taken the enemy's gold. Hunter killer drone on standby. Enemy's gold shock RC is coming. Enemy's gold has been returned. Enemy UAV spotted. Enemy shock RC has been destroyed. We have the enemy's gold. Be advised, hostile stealth chopper inbound. Enemy's gold.
I'm down! Need backup!
Enemy shock RC is coming. Enemy took our gold. We have taken the enemy's gold. Heads up team. Enemy UAV spotted. Enemy shock RC has been destroyed.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Enemy's gold captured. Enemy has taken our gold. Enemy shock RC is coming. We've taken the lead. Enemy shock RC has been destroyed.